John No Flies in here back with a third video, man. Third video. It's good getting back on the camera for the third time, man. Third time. Grind is real. The grind don't stop, man. Before I get into this video, man, make sure y'all comment, subscribe to the channel, man. And let's get to the video. Now, in this video, we're gonna be talking about the future. Everybody has a future, man, whether it's a good future or a bad future. If you're a human being, you have a future, man. And the future, the future is things that are supposed to come, the things that happen after the present, I'm here to tell you something. I know one person that can decide your future. I know one person that could make out your future to be bad or good. You decide your future. I decide my future. We the only ones that can decide our future. So whatever you doing today determines that. And right now, you deciding your future, whether you playing basketball, you studying real hard in school, you living a good life, you living a bad life, you working an honest living, or you robbing. Any one, they can determine a future. But some people rob and have a good future. Like, rappers, they rob and then they go on to be rappers and make some good money. But they had to do something to turn their future around. Only they can determine their future. They past didn't do it. Usually when you rob and kill, you just end up life in jail, dead. You usually end up dead. Not them though. They knew from that moment forward that they decide. Some went inside of them and told them that they're the only one that can decide what can happen to them in their future. So they buckled down and did what they wanted to do. It's their passion. They rap, did whatever they wanted to do to change their future. And they did it. They did it. They changed their life for the better. They making money legally. They not selling any drugs. They not selling anything except for merchandise and ticket sales and album. They selling their albums and stuff, And a doctor. Let's say you want to be a doctor. You working your future to be a doctor. But then you start slacking. You start slacking on it. You letting it go. You letting that passion go. And then let's say you let your dream of being a doctor slip away. It slipped away from you. From starting to be a doctor and slipping away. In that in-between part, you did something. You did something to make that happen. You did something to where you didn't want to be that doctor no more. You did something bad that made you not want to be a doctor no more. And now your future crumbled. It crumbled because you didn't take it serious. You didn't do that. You went from wanting to be a doctor to now you not. And then your life crumbled. And then you got this guy that robbed and still turned out to be a rapper and making more than a doctor made. From robbing to being a rapper. In that in-between part, he did something to change his future. He decided his future right there with the little things he did. Investing his money into his studio time, doing all that. And let's say you wanted to be a doctor, and in that ending time, you slacked off on your grades. You didn't show no dedication for it. You did everything you could to not be that doctor. That's your fault, and that's how you determined your future. Your friend didn't do it. God didn't do that. You determined your future because you slacked off on it. And that's how you control your future. You the only one that can do that. You the only one that decides your future. Either if you do good on it or you piss your future away. But the future is everybody looks forward to their future. Everybody. Because everybody thinks their future will be better. Naturally, in the human mind, the future will be something that you are excited to witness, excited to be a part of. Your future. You want to be excited for it, but you got to do something to make it exciting when you get there. Don't piss the future away. Don't piss it away. So now it's not that exciting future that you want. You can have whatever future you want to. Because you decide that. You decide the future you want. Like this. I'm deciding my future right now. Working hard on the camera. Working hard on the camera. Yeah, man. Yeah, I said that, man. LeBron James, he's from a struggling house. Didn't have his dad in his life, you know. And some rappers, they grew up the same way in the projects, 1-bedroom house. Mom living from paycheck to paycheck. They don't know where their next meal coming from. They have to sell illegal things, you know, to make their ends meet, help their mom out, and their mom working numerous jobs. A whole lot of jobs. Let's say like 3 jobs. You gotta be a machine to work 3 jobs now. But that's what you got to do to take care of a family of 6. Not including her. 6 kids. You tell me how that sound. And then you one of the 6. You one of the 6. Let's say all 5 of them 6, all 5, including you. You one of the 6 kids. And then you got that 5. They gave up. They determined their future by giving up. They gave up. They said they couldn't overcome it. Let's say you the one. You sold drugs. You know, you was the one that was selling drugs out there. Normally when you sell drugs, only future that leads to is life in prison. Only thing that leads to is life in prison. At least that's what everybody else think, you know. That leads to a life in prison. But he said that's not gonna happen. He's using that drug money, investing in studio time to become a rapper. He used that same bad money that could end him in life in jail. He used dirty money that hold the future of life in jail, turned that dirty money into some positive stuff. Invested in studio time. He invested in studio time, keep working at his rap. Rap is beautiful. Being a rapper is good, bruh. Like, a lot of people knock people for being rappers. Rapping is a good job, bruh. You're not harming nobody for cash no more. You're not doing none of that no more. Like, what's wrong with being a rapper? You know, they doing good. They making good money, taking care of their families. They moving their mom out of the projects, all that, bro. Taking care of their family. You know, all of that, man. He's working at being a rapper constantly, because he wants that future. He wants that positive future. He's trying to flip around that past that he had to where it only left to death or life in prison. He's working at being that rapper. He gets noticed or he goes independent. He makes it out. He's doing shows. He got merch selling, album sales on Apple Music, Google Play, all of that. Now he's in a 50,000 square feet house. Mom's in a mansion. He got everything he ever wanted. He's in one of the top cities. He's out of the way in a gated community. Well, not a gated community. He's on private property. A lot of acres. All of that. All because he didn't let that poor future drag him down. He didn't let that future drag him down. The road he was heading down, it was stormy. But he decided he didn't want to go there. Now he's on the sunny route. He don't want for nothing no more. His mama don't want for nothing no more. Daddy and his dad in his life or not, they doing good. They doing real good. Adoring fans, all of that. He's living. Let's say you come from an abusive home. Let's say abusive home. All you seen was abuse. All that you seen in your life was abuse. Let's say you said, this is bad, this is bad. Now you working toward a future where you're non-abusive. You don't hit your wife. You don't beat your kids you don't beat your kids beyond necessary measure. You don't do that. You don't do none of that. Because he said he didn't want to do that. He could have said he wants to do that, and now his kids is constantly got black eyes and stuff. Like, that could happen. That can happen if you witness abuse. It all depends on if you want to grow up to do that. You want to determine how your future is with that. He didn't want that. So now his wife and kids, they can go on with their life knowing that their husband will not harm them in any way. That's what the future held. And it's up to you if you want that. If you want that good future, or if you don't, if you want the bad one. What do you want? I'm waiting. Tell me what you want. What you want. Because I want a good future. You know, y'all, it's gnats everywhere, all in my face and stuff. Golly. Yeah, man. But anyway, man, it's John No Flies. Rock with me. Take me far. Appreciate y'all watching this video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Share this video. You never know who needs to hear something like this. And I'm out.